But for more on this, we are joined right now by Joey Leizerowitz, I-24 News correspondent in Dubai. Argentina beat Mexico yesterday with Messi scoring that crucial goal. Are they back on track as one of the fan favorites this year?
I would say probably not yet. If you watched the match last night, it was a tale of two halves for Argentina. First half looked very similar to the one against Saudi Arabia. They were lethargic, looked slow, didn't feel like they could connect passes together. But the second half looked like the Argentina of the past, where they were connecting passes, they were playing down the middle. Messi was more involved. You could see that they really changed the way they play when Enzo Fernandez came on, the youngster from River Plate. 2-0 against Mexico sounds like a good scoreline on paper. But in reality, it probably wasn't as impressive as it looks like, because Mexico, at least this version of Mexico, is not as impressive as ones that have come in the past. This Mexico is a team that finished third in World Cup qualifying in CONCACAF in North America and have looked pretty dull so far in the World Cup. So while the victory itself is good, you need the 3 points to move on, and they need a result against Poland, I wouldn't yet say that they are back on track as a favorite for the World Cup title yet.
And let's move away from the sports to the more disturbing parts. There's been a lot of controversies surrounding the World Cup being held in Qatar. And another troubling report has pretty much just come out regarding the Taliban and involvement in the construction of the stadiums. How have fans you've spoken to reacted to the news and other reports regarding stories like this and Qatar's human rights record?
Yeah, well, we've had the chance to speak to some of the fans here in Dubai who have been flying in and out of Qatar for the matches. Most of them seem uninterested about the reports about the Taliban or about any of the human rights problems. I think they're more focused on the soccer. They've flown here. They spent all their hardworking money to come here. They're focusing on the soccer. The few fans that have been more interested in the politics side of it say that they're disturbed, but it wouldn't stop them from coming to their favorite event every 4 years. So actually, one of the more interesting people we spoke to yesterday said that they just chose the wrong Arab nation to host the first Arab World Cup, and that they said a country like the UAE here in Dubai would have made more sense. A country that has more international relations and more experience dealing with large groups of tourists and fans. So for the most part, it's been uneventful in terms of fans, who are going to the matches in terms of protesting. At least that's what we've seen so far.
Thank you very much for that report from the ground there, Joey. And